the Education Station. Great afternoon to everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the Education Station Podcast. So again, we back to you again with another Grateful Thursday. We are so thankful and grateful for you to join us. We have Miss Mia here with Joyous Valley Kids Learning Center. I don't put Learning Center on there, being a Learning Center.
That's right.
And I am very thankful for her. We'll be spending the next 45 minutes with y'all talking about childcare and things that we have going on in our businesses and what other events that we got going on. So please, you know the rules. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Share this out to your friends, your family members that are either in business, wanting some tips about childcare. They want to know the ins and outs. They're looking for a great daycare center to put their little ones in. And y'all, I got this one right here. This one is very special because y'all been asking for them hours. Y'all been asking for this type of childcare facility. So the answer has been solved. So your very own Miss Mia. Tell them about you, Miss Mia.
Hey, everybody. So with Joyous Valley Kids, what I offer is night shift. And I am flexible with the hours. I work with parents in all fields, healthcare. Really doesn't matter what you do. I'm just here to help solve a problem and take care of your needs. So whatever it is, just come to me. That's what I'm for.
And you said night care, right? So your hours are what?
Night care. Generally, it's parents that work 6P to 6A, 7P to 7A, 8P to 8A. But like I said, I'm flexible with whatever your needs are. Just whatever it may be, because I have a lot of parents that work at McKee, Volkswagen, Orange Grove, and the list goes on. It's a lot of jobs.
My question is what, because I get a lot of questions as well, like, oh my God, can we do offer second shift? Can you do first shift? What is the real reason why you got into that just not offering, hey, just strictly first shift? I want to do night care.
I used to offer first shift, but strictly for me, what prompted me to start with third shift is just I have 3 kids myself. And I used to work at McKee Foods. And what did I struggle with? Night care, childcare. And it was hard for me to the point where I had to come out of working my job. It was so many jobs that I had to stop working due to not having nobody to watch my kids. So anybody need first shift? Here goes LaShon.
Hey, y'all.
Second shift.
And she was one of my daycare parents.
I was.
So, and she was running her successful childcare business. And then she was like, I see a need in the community. Like, you provide second shift, but I don't see anybody providing night shift for the parents. So when somebody called me at my daycare and they like, hey, I need it. Hold on, let me inbox this. Let me inbox Mia and see if she got some room. And that night shift has literally been filling up real fast because I know for a fact I've been getting calls. Well, you don't stay open. Nope, I got somebody who do.
Right.
So now, share this if you're in the Chattanooga area. Again, you know the rules. Like, share, subscribe. Right. Tell a friend, hey, girl, I just heard Joyous Valley Kids Learning Center. I just add that on to her today. That she offers night shift. Okay. Meaning for the parents that's working at Volkswagen, Amazon, Walmart, all them crazy swing shift hours, and you're looking for a quality daycare that can help you with your needs. Not only that, she provides excellent education for your kids, an excellent program as well. So there you have it. What can they reach you, like on a website, telephone number?
I do have a website. It is being restructured, but www.Joyous Valley Kids. I am on Instagram, Joyous Valley Kids. My Facebook page is being updated right now as well, but it is also under Joyous Valley Kids. You can DM me. I am on Facebook, Shamia Royal Class Fitch. There's numerous ways to reach me. Also, 423-293-0061. Call me. I'll
reach
answer.
out, and we'll make sure that you get all her information and contact as well after the podcast, so that way you can reach out to her.
Yes.
And you can reshare this to anybody that's looking for night care in the Chattanooga area, or even if somebody is just popping in. Do you do drop-in care if they're coming in from out of town and they just need somebody to watch them for a few hours for night care?
That's on the website, and that was also on my Facebook page, and it'll be on there as well. So yes, I do. Yes.
So I know we dive real quickly in that part of that, because I was just excited because I get so many calls about the night care and everything else, and I can't find nobody. So now we just answered your question. We solved that problem that everybody was asking about in Chattanooga. Who is the lady with the child care? And she also got a billboard. Do you still got the billboard on Highway 58?
I had 3 billboards, and they ran for about like 6 months. They ran for a long time. I don't have them anymore. I
seen a lot of them running around. I was like, oh
yeah. I had 3 locations. I'll be running them again later. But I had them for a while.
So let me ask you this, Miss Mia. So tell us one successful moment since you have opened up your daycare. How long you been doing this in this industry, and what is some highlights? Like, what are some good parts of it, and then we're gonna say what are some downfalls that you have learned being in this industry?
Okay, so I have been in the childcare industry since 2018. Successful moments, I would say, are when the parents come to me and they are just thankful to have childcare. And I just love working with kids, and thankful for my parents that have, held me down. I have some great parents, and y'all know who you are.
Give them a shout out. Hey y'all.
Hey Michelle. No.
She put you on the spot, not me.
Listen, hey Nick. Okay. And I would say the down points, without being negative, just choosing the right people to stand beside you. It is definitely a marathon. It's a marathon. And you gotta have the right team. I can't stress that enough. And it's trial and error. You're gonna make mistakes anytime you're in this field, in childcare. I don't care who you are. I don't care what nobody tells you. It's all about how you get back up, and you got to keep going.
Bounce back.
You got to bounce back. I don't know how many times. Yeah, you got to bounce back.
And that's what I've been noticing, that when talking to other child care providers, having them on the podcast, everybody is saying in their head, it's just that it's how you bounce back.
It is.
You shake it off, you get the negative, you get the positive, but you shake it off and you like, hey, how can I bounce back from this? How can I learn from this situation? That's why I say on my podcast, let's tell the truth. It's not always peaches and cream in business, baby. That's empty business. No. And some days you're going to have, bosses have bad days too.
You do.
Bosses have them days where they don't feel like getting up doing that 9 to 5. Well, I don't know if I don't do no 9 to 5. I gotta stop saying it, because I do about a good 16 hours.
Yeah.
I get up about 4 a.m. and then I don't see my bed till probably good 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sometimes 10, because we gotta put in that work.
You do. You really do.
So at this location, because I remember you had another location. So at this location, you have I'm going back, piggyback back when you said it takes a team. Woo! It takes a team, you guys, with the staffing, how we hire, what we hire. So how you feel right now with the qualified staff that you have?
Now I feel a lot better. And no shade. That's one thing I want to make clear. Not throwing no shade. It comes with trial and error. Now I'm in a much better space, but like I said, they came with a lot of trial and error. But now I feel as good as it's
like you
be.
Got everything in place, a little bit in order.
Yeah.
And
that came with starting and stopping. That came with starting and stopping, y'all. Starting and stopping.
Like I said, we look at it as your own. You had to go through some challenges of your own as a director. So tell them about what you had to do to boss yourself up. Because I always say the directors got to boss themselves up as well.
Well, I learned from her. You looking at her. I took a lot of LaShon classes. I did, and she could tell you I did. Like as far as like fixing my credit. What can I do to get this in order? It costs to be the boss.
They ain't hear you in the back. It costs
to be
the
the
boss.
It costs to be the
I
boss.
can't move that much, but costs to be the boss.
She making me laugh. But just different things like that. I had to take a year off. I took a year off from childcare. Don't let nobody dim your light. You got to keep going. Put the light over here. Not joking. Just different things like that. A lot of things I had to do spiritually. If you're a spiritual person, whatever you got to do, praying, whatever you need to do, you just got to keep going. I had to do a lot of different things to boss up, cry, fall out, whatever.
I think I don't cry enough for everybody in the world, in America.
Some of her tears fell on me.
Right. But
you just got to do a lot.
It's important that as a professional, because we getting into some other stuff as well. Right. But I said that because you talk about your challenges. A lot of people don't see behind the closed doors of a child care center like the parents. Y'all don't see behind the closed doors of how we operate and making sure that we have systems, that we either hiring a mentor. You got a mentor or coach by chance that's helping you, making sure that you stay in contact with what's current in the child care industry, as far as licensing, as far as what you need to do for your expansion. Because I don't know why I heard that, but expansion.
As far as having a coach, I'm just gonna keep it real. I follow people on Instagram, and you my coach.
Oh.
This who I was following. I don't know.
But I say that because like I said, a lot of people think when I got into childcare, and I tell my story all the time, I thought I knew everything. Yeah. I thought I knew it all.
But I know what you mean. I understand what she's saying. And because I was like that, I was thinking, I can just launch this from my house and I can just do this, and this. But that is how I failed. I had to go back to the drawing board. A lot of times when you're in childcare, you're going to have, when you don't have somebody that you're following and you don't have no systems in place. I didn't have any systems in place in my home. It wasn't until, like, seriously, my child started going to her daycare here at Tiny Tigers, and I came into contact with LaShon. That's how, seriously, I started taking her class, you guys, like, honestly. And then what's your coach?
Coach Andrea
Dickerson.
Dr. Andrea Dickerson.
Doctor, let me get it right, baby.
Yes.
Let me get it right, because I have to pay respect. Dr. Andrea Dickerson. I ordered her book online, and I just started following different people, and that's how I started getting systems in place. Started doing different things like that, and that's how I learned. Like, honestly.
Yeah, she's been
for real
following me. I think I started the Be About You business lives. I do a motivational every morning. I get on, we read a book. We try to read a book a month just to encourage and motivate you. So again, this is the rules. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Because see, I'm gonna come more on my YouTube channel as well, doing more motivationals for business owners, but not just business owners, parents as well, because you need encouragement too. You need encouragement trying to pick the right daycare for your child. You need the encouragement of knowing what is the offer, like what are they offering? Because everybody, I hate the word cheap daycare. Yeah. I seen somebody post a couple of days ago and said, I'm looking for a cheap daycare.
But you don't want a cheap daycare. You want quality, because you want your child to learn. You know, when they get to school, do they know how to count? Do they know their colors? What curriculum? What did they learn?
Answering my next question. Right. So what are your future, like, not future plans? I'm moving too fast. Hold on. So what is some of the things that you do? How do you approach the curriculum development in your program to see, like, what is your structure of your curriculum? Because we're finna get ready to talk about the curriculum box that's sitting behind you. Because I make my own curriculum boxes, but I want to know, what is in your program? What curriculum do you use?
So what I do is I have a teacher, and she taught in the school system. And listen,
she pulled a teacher from the school system,
and that's just because she was, you know what I'm saying, she was in the family, so she already knew this stuff, and she the one that taught me. See what I'm saying? Because I'm just gonna be honest, we keeping it real on here. I didn't know this stuff. She taught me. Okay, when you are teaching children, You want to go by a curriculum. You want to go by this testing. You want to know what they know. You want to interact with the parents, see what they know. Okay, this is how you test them. This is what system you use. System, things like that. So, y'all, this is how I learn this stuff. So when you bring your child and you dropping them off, you just dropping them off because you want something cheap. I understand times is hard. We all in a struggle, but pay for what you want.
Especially right now in Hampton County, where we got all these third graders that's finna get rid of. Oh, it did freeze that time. I seen it. Yeah. But we got a lot of these third graders that are not on the reading level. Yeah. And that's what made me look at my program to where I'm like, okay, now we're starting to make sure we implement in reading lessons inside our curriculum and sending stuff home for our next school year, that making sure that they understand what their kid need to be, what assessment, that's what I'm trying to say, what assessment that they need to be on. So I'm gonna pull this box behind you right quick. So our new box this month is the zoo curriculum. So, and y'all see that I love my new labels. But so inside of it, I did something different with this zoo box. I took my time and I started assessing like what the community need, what is the problem we can solve. And so not just worksheets and just little cute stickers. No, let's solve a problem. So now I put in questions that the parents can ask, open-ended questions for the parents to talk to their kids about. And this curriculum kit can start as of 1 year of age. We are coming out with a new curriculum kit for our infants. And this kit is available right now on letsgoexpress.org. But I'm talking about this because a lot, like you said yourself, a lot of directors, they're not putting as much value into the lesson planning. They let the staff do it. They don't really review the lesson plans, or you don't see as much artwork. One educator to another, I'm proud of you because you really said, hey, I don't know nothing about no lesson plan, but God placed somebody in my life to do lesson plans. So we're getting ready to do a lesson plan webinar coming up real soon. So I will make sure that you get a free Education Station box as well. Thank you. You will get one of these boxes as well. But everybody else, you can purchase these at letsgoexpress.org. It does come with reading books. It comes with a YouTube channel that you can go to that we have already designed with a story all implemented and sharing with your parents. And quick before we get ready and take a break, I want to first thank our sponsors that coming up real soon. On June the 10th, we got what? That's less than a week away. Right. That's ain't it? Yeah. Woo! Yeah, so I am so excited about this vendor event for local business owners in the Chattanooga area. We want to do something every month to promote the local business owners, a free venue. You come, you pop up, bring your tent, bring your chairs. You come out here and you show out. You show people what you have to offer. So, of course, we are doing the back to school drive early as well, so you can donate. And we want to thank, first, I want to give thanks out to Good Girls Products, Rock Gift Creators, Just the Baby. She always supports. And we got phones, Magic Wand Candy Company. She's always a big supporter as well. We thank you so very much. And all these people, I want you to go find them on Facebook, follow them, tag them in this post right here and say, hey, I heard about your business on the Education Station Podcast. So we also got Goats Frozen. Oh, I can't wait to taste some frozen. You ever taste some frozen? No, but I was good. They're good. Her frozen are really good. So I can't wait to have her here as well. And I'm meeting new business owners, making connections in the community. So till then, y'all click, share this. Again, what's the rules? Like, share, subscribe. Share this out to other people so that way they can come and be a part of the local free business event. So I can't directly what we're out for the station, right?
Moving back to school is fun. Sarah and her mother are so excited about the reopening of the school. But one thing that is bothering both of them is that Sarah has not yet picked up the necessary school supplies, which can cause her to have problems learning effectively. Meanwhile, Sarah calls her best friend Julia to find out if she has restocked school supplies. Sarah finds Julia so excited as she has already packed her bag with all essentials from the Education Learning Express at a lower price as compared to the market rate. Listening to this, impatient Sarah also convinces her mother to restock her school supplies from the exact place as Julia. Holding a supply list in hand when Sarah enters the Educational Learning Express, balloons with happiness to see everything from A to Z over there. Sarah's mother is finally relaxed to have the opportunity to do school shopping from a one-stop shop that not only saves her time and energy, but money too. From school bags to copying papers, color pencils to paintings, book covers to glue, water bottles to a variety of lunchboxes, and everything in between. Educational Learning Express has covered them completely, left both the mother and daughter fully satisfied and ready for the school. If you also want to be worry-free like Sarah and her mom, don't delay restocking school supplies today.
The Homeschooling Interactive magazine is a magazine that embraces and celebrates the entire homeschooling experience. Our magazine is different from all the rest because we provide beneficial information and assistance in homeschooling, business, wellness, mental health, resources, and life. We encourage you to pick up a copy of our magazine today on Amazon.com by simply searching the Homeschooling Interactive magazine. The Homeschooling Interactive magazine is all about impacting the world through home-based learning, helping to de-stress the homeschooling experience. Get your copy from Amazon today.
A childcare?
Yes.
Oh, that just gave me chills.
Okay, girl.
That just gave me. Oh.
Look,
we sit over here talking.
So, if you just now tuning in, we want to say thank you for tuning in with us on this wonderful Thursday afternoon where we're coming in again at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, by the way, because somebody just texted me and said, is this live now? It's live now, girl. So we've been talking to Miss Mia about her wonderful child care program that she has. She offers night care in the Chattanooga area. So let me be specific. It's like what, second, third shift? We ain't got fourth shift, fifth shift, sixth shift. Look, we start adding different shifts on, but
basically it is in the kind of in the second. I ain't think about that, but
yeah,
but it don't start at 2:00. Don't start at 2:00.
So what time it start?
Let me go over it again. 8p, 7p, 6p, because I'm working with people that work at Volkswagen, McKee, Erlanger, all the hospitals, things of that nature.
Okay.
Because I know how the shifts run.
Yeah, so if you have any family member in the Chattanooga area that's basically working the swing shifts, that's what I call them,
right?
Them swing shifts, and they're a nurse, and they like, hey, I just need to find a quality daycare that will take care of my baby while I'm at work at night. So we've been talking about curriculum. She told us a little bit about her background, how she got into childcare. And so now I'm asking her to give us, if it's an entrepreneur out there that is looking to get inside of childcare, what would be one of her tips to help them inside of, either, we know getting a coach, getting a mentor, but the first thing is, because I was sharing with her when we was on commercial, is just basically we seeing a lot of younger people trying to jump into this childcare world, and they think it's so easy, and they get caught up with licensing, health inspections, and everything else. And like she said, it's not easy.
No,
and we're not gonna sit here. I'm probably make it look easy, but it's not
easy.
And so I asked her on commercial break, like, what are some of the good tips that you can give to entrepreneur that's getting ready to go and thinking about doing childcare, and what are some of the qualities that they really want to look, before they start just jumping in here and watching children,
I would say get the experience with kids to make sure that it's something that you want to do, because I see a lot of people like one day you'll have a daycare, the next day you don't. It's not for the faint at heart. You got to stick with it. Like I said, even if you stop and then pick it back up, because you're going to, hit some obstacles or some roadblocks. But I would just say, get some experience working with kids, take some courses, take some classes, get some education behind you. Do different things like that.
I was talking to a couple of my staff members, and I was saying, I don't care if you got if you got what the state requires, go over what the state requires.
Exactly.
Because you always got to be open to train. I'm always getting in somebody's training program. This year was my first year that I kind of slid back on coaching a little bit because I wanted to focus on what I already have inside my program and kind of focus on diving more into my staff. That's been one of the child care's biggest links, the weakest links right now that everybody is trying to kind of figure out what can we do for our staffing. Like we just had staff appreciation last month, and a lot of them, they got showered with gifts, showered with everything, and that's just don't need to be just 1 month. That needs to be somebody need to be patting you. I know when I worked in childcare, I would love that somebody came into my room and said, "Hey, you doing a fabulous job. You doing this, you doing that, and give me questions of what I need to be doing right as well." And I hear this often from a lot of staff members when I'm doing interviews or I'm out in the community. They like, I just want to feel appreciated. I want to make sure I'm a valuable player to the team. So speaking of that, you said you got 2 staff members right now, and you hey, right now I feel real good. But I know, and if my coach watches, she knows she always tell us in her coaching program, we always be what? Hiring. So it's like it's a never because you can't always get, and this is my advice to any entrepreneur, not just childcare. You always hiring. You always, and you play like the big leagues. You play like the big corporations because they're always hiring. They have a hiring spree probably more than what childcares have, baby.
They do.
So just because they don't share it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. So and I tell people in this childcare industry as well, lift your head up. Even if you go through a down moment, even if you go through something, lift your head up.
Yes.
Walk with confidence.
You have to.
Know that your business is blessed and successful. Know that the kids are coming. Don't quit. Don't stop.
And don't let nobody call your business little. You're big.
They can call it little because God finna bless it big.
Right.
So it doesn't even matter. Like I just told you, I said, I don't know why I heard expansion, boo, but get ready to expand. Because like I said, it's a need. And that's something that the community need in Chattanooga. Are you located in what area?
In Hickson.
Hey, you in Hickson? You all the way out there in Hickson? Oh, she in Hickson, y'all. She in Hickson.
And which is later, not right now. I know before I provided transportation, but not at this moment because there was a little bit of a lot.
Tell them about it. I don't do transportation.
But with this expansion, we'll speak that into
we're gonna speak it into existence. She's gonna have transportation. Don't put that over here. I ain't doing no transportation. I want to give thanks to Miss Tamika for joining. Please share it, like, share, and subscribe to Tamika. She said, Tamika, you are our coach. Thank you, Tamika.
That's right.
And then Apple Bright Children Learning Center. Hey, always be hiring. Yeah, she know you always be hiring. And I tell the young women, especially that's coming into business, like I said, we finna get ready and shift this conversation real quick because see, Miss Mia ain't telling y'all the whole truth. She holding back, trying to stay still so that way y'all can see us and smile. Yeah. But she ain't telling the whole truth of what all she do. I thought I had a lot of jobs. Right. I thought I was out here just having, like, I got a screaming income here, and here.
That's funny.
But Miss Mia here, you finna get ready to do something big.
I am
big, and like I said, I'm very, because when we was on a call together, and I didn't know it was you until you started talking. I said, I know that voice. Yeah. And I said, she's always been one of the students that's always loving to learn something new. And so when she hopped on this call, and I was like, oh, she didn't share this with me. I ain't heard nothing about this. So now that you doing childcare, you took off a year. If y'all haven't caught up, she took off a year, came back, she bounced back by. And sometimes we had that setback where we gotta realize what I remember when I rebrand Tiny Tigers. Oh my goodness. I went through a whole rebranding phase. Yeah. Shout out to my cousin Marshall. She probably like, don't put my name on there. She came to me and she said, what's going on with them tigers? I said, I don't know. They look so dead over there. And I literally stayed up. I remember it was like 48 hours. I stayed up drawing out tigers and trying to make it look more pleasing to the eye. And then I started putting the crayons behind it. Then I started putting this. And I was like, I'm doing this. Let me get a graphic designer. So it's okay to rebrand. It's okay to remarket, to bounce back, because not everybody's going to be your ideal client. Not everybody, you're not going to be able to satisfy everybody. But I wasn't pleased with what I was seeing. It might have worked in your first year, your second year, your third year. But like she said, I took that year back and I studied what I need to do, what I need to come back and hit harder, that bounce back. See, that y'all ain't hearing me. It's that bounce back. You can take the licks, but it's how you bounce back, how you get back up to say, I'm going to come back stronger and work in my business. I'm going to promote my business better. I'm going to make sure that I hire me a mentor. I hire me a coach. I write the ideal down. See, I'm hearing Jeremiah. You got to write the vision.
You do.
You really got to write the vision. Like vision board. And if you're not vision boarding, if you're not putting the vision board together and seeing it actually come out, take it out of here and start writing it down. I'm old school. I do the journal. I like writing stuff down. They be like,
and I went to a vision board party, and I know you had one too. I know she had one too. So yeah,
we had so you got to come to the next vision board party.
I will.
We had so much fun at that vision board party.
It's fun.
It really is. It ain't all about just cutting out stuff. It's really about
interacting with others that help you. That helps you. Yeah, it does.
Yes, my cousin Sheree spoke there as well, and she gave a lot of encouraging words to a lot of business owners to uplift them, encourage them, to take that fight, because and I'm going back to childcare real quick, because the only reason a lot of childcare owners right now in this season, they're folding. They're like, I can't do it. I don't have the staff, or I can't do this. I can't do that. Don't fold.
Yeah.
Get you a sisterhood. Get you somebody that's in the childcare industry. Sit down, strategize. You can't afford a coach. You gotta set some money aside. I ain't finna get into it. I ain't wearing my business coaching hat right now. I'm wearing the education station hat. But I'm being serious at this point, because you really do have to know how to fight back.
Just walk.
That's
you gotta walk. I'm telling you, God done met me so many times in my walk. The struggle been real. You gotta walk. That's all you gotta do. I'm telling you.
The past 2 weeks been rough for me, but I'm just sitting here like, hey y'all.
My past 40 days, I feel like Jesus.
But that's when that bigger blessing.
You gotta go.
Because that's what when you just told me, like, I'm finna open such and such, such and such. I said, wait a minute. You didn't tell me about all this. So I'm gonna let you spill the beans and let people know what you got going on and how they can contact you and everything else. Go ahead.
Okay, so coming up on June 13th from 5:30 to 7:30, Brainerd Road, Sweet Sabrina, 3475 Brainerd Road, Sweet Sabrina. I am going to be opening up Mia's Baddie Boutique. You can find this on Facebook, Mia's Baddie Boutique. I am under Shamia Royal Class Fitch. And I know that's a lot, but I can't leave out the Royal Class because I am Royal Class. Shamia Royal Class Fitch, because people be like, what is all that? Baby, you're going to find me. And with this boutique, what inspired me to open this up is literally just because plus size for plus size women and professionals. Come on, LaShon.
Yes.
She coming in there too. You don't necessarily have to be plus size to come in there. Okay. I'm gonna go from small all the way up to 5XL. But I am catering to plus size, and it's just because I want people to feel good and look good in their clothes. Look at Latasha. Hey, baby.
Say hey.
And look, she done got me off track because I'm so happy because she joined on. But I want everybody to come out and support and just have a good time.
And you said June 13th?
June 13th, 5:30 to 7:30.
I'm gonna try my best to make it out there, but baby, I'm trying to catch a flight. Do you hear me? I'm trying to catch a flight real fast, so I might have to come.
Come anytime.
I gotta come before y'all come. Yeah, I'm gonna come before y'all come.
Should come before then.
Because I when she told me this, I was like, finally, some clothes that I don't have to piece together and put on. I'm very concerned, about my body parts. So I was so excited, and not only that, trying to find like professional wear. Like I love when y'all see me, girl, with your blazers on. And I like my nice little slacks. Plus, you have petite. I gotta find some petite clothes.
Yeah, I said plus size, but I'm gonna have it for all my baddies because it's Mia Baddies Boutique. All the baddies, any size, all sizes welcome. Y'all just come on in there. All sizes. Look.
Look, I might have to do a pre-show. I might have to go in there and be like, let me see this beforehand. Let me put my order in now.
Yeah.
So that way, and I said, bring me a couple of pieces. I would have modeled for y'all real fast if they would have let me just stand still for 5 minutes.
But the website and everything, not to cut you off, but the website and everything will be on live the day of the launch. I have to throw that in because sometimes people don't be wanting to shop. Be like, you ain't got no website? Yes, I will. The day of the
it's a
grand
surprise,
opening.
of course.
It's a surprise. So
we don't want you to shop
there.
now. We want you to wait for the grand opening and come on in. Hey, Dr. Tina, how you doing? Great to join us. Thank you. So I was out, y'all. We was on, and we was on the we was on a Shopify class. I think she was teaching us about Shopify.
This was Kasha.
Yes. Hey,
Kasha.
But she was on there talking about Shopify, and I was sitting back there being quiet. I wasn't saying anything, and she was like, "I know you gonna say something." Now I'm sometimes I know how to be quiet. And I came on there, and I was talking, and I heard her talking about her business, and I said, wow, another childcare owner with another stream of income other than childcare, and it's something that'll help the childcare professionals. To dress professional in your business. I have my days where I wear my work shirt and everything else, but some days I just want to feel, it's something about putting on a nice outfit, walking into your business and feeling like the boss. Do you hear me? So it's like, hey, even with my staff, I'd be like, hey, just wear a nice dress, wear something nice so that way you feel like a boss as well. So thank you for sharing that. And how was that experience opening up the boutique and doing childcare at the same time?
It scary. I tell the truth. So y'all want some facts, y'all come to us. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It was scary, but you know what? Scary money don't make money. That's why what is watch. Scary money don't make money. Time don't wait on nobody. You gotta go. Right?
That's right.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it scared and all. So I'm the type of person I'll jump out there. I know LaShon is. We jumping out there because you don't know. You don't know until you do it. So I'm launching. It is what it is. God got me.
So I feel you on it because when I did the education station, when I opened up the store, I shared this on the last podcast. I went through 3 name changes. I went through, it was so much to people was like, well, I don't understand it. Okay, it's an educational store. It's an affordable educational store where we sell supplies to working parents. Well, no, not working parents. I'm sounding like the daycare now. To parents, grandparents, anybody that's an educator as well can come in here and shop. It's affordable. Office supplies. So no longer do you have to worry about, I can't find anything for my students when they go back to school. I know we just got out of school, but you know that school supply list is coming through the mail right along with your child done got promoted to the next grade, but here's the next grade school supply. Why wait? Go ahead and get everything you need at the education station store. So when I opened up the store, we had the grand opening. We had an outpour of people who came by, supported us. I loved it. Then it started getting slower and slower. And I was like, why is it getting so slow? Oh, why? Because I wasn't putting my best foot forward in promoting and making sure that people knew who I was in the city. So that's one of the struggles I had to tell this live because people don't understand. Like, I run a childcare facility, I run this and I do this, and I also do business coaching. And sometimes it become overwhelming.
But it's so nice in here. I love it. It is. It's very nice in here, y'all. It looks good in here.
It does my personality, very colorful, bright.
It is.
Got nice. A ton of stuff in here.
Yeah.
So I do want y'all to come by shop. We are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. We're open now on Saturdays from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sorry, thank you. And then Sundays by appointment only. So if you getting out of church or you say, hey, I want to swing by, I need to work on that bulletin board that's been dry and the parent board need to be uplifted and touched, we got you. We even got to where we can help you design a bulletin board. I love doing bulletin boards. I love them. I love doing bulletin boards, just setting them up and showing the creativity in the building and expressing yourself. So before we go to commercial break, one more time, I want to make sure that they understand June the 13th.
Yes.
Come out, support Brainer Sweets. I'm talking to my child care owners and my other business owners. It is a big celebration. This is another business owner, successful business owner that's doing another business that we need to come out and support. So what was the time again?
5:30 to 7:30.
5:30 to 7:30. So look, put down your Sheen order, your what is it now? Toomey order, and come over here and shop with Mia. Mia's Baddest Boutique.
Right.
Support. Support. So what, you got that card over there? She got a card too.
I do.
You got a card.
Come on over there. Come
so
on out.
Y'all come out and support her. Even and once she go live with it, I pray that also that you have a big success on June 13th. If I can't make it, I'll make sure that two of my staff members make it out there to support in honor of Tiny Tigers Learning Center and the Education Station.
Thank you.
So my last question before we get off of here is, what is some of the plans? Because we were talking about vision board. So what is some of the things that you can say within your first quarter? She said, yes, I need to preview. What is some of the things in your first quarter that you planned? Did it go the right way? Like, did you see? Let me ask this question. So I put on my vision board what I want all for my first quarter. You know, first quarter just be one of the roughest quarter, baby. It be a fight. So it does. It be a fight. Me and my CPA and bookkeeper were talking about that the other day. I was like, it was a fight. It was a struggle. But when you created your vision board, are you starting to see some of the things that you actually put on that board?
I have to say yes and no. Yes, and the reason for the no is because of, I have to say, my own self-doubt. You have to be a strong believer in yourself. You cannot wait for others to clap for you. You got to get up and go. Like,
you got to remember what your why is.
You got to remember what your why is and who you are. And just keep your faith strong in God, which is, I'm a strong believer in God. I have faith, all of that. But that's when I had to go back to the drawing board that we talked about earlier. Yeah. So the reason why I didn't is because of me.
You stopped yourself.
I stopped myself. Nobody stopped me. You can only stop yourself.
See, it's very important when we're creating these vision boards that you have that reflection time.
Yeah.
You know, we go to the parties, we sit down and we, I put on my vision board, I already got my trip planned. Thank you, Mama. I'm gonna give my mama a shout out because she do the traveling agent, Pearls Diamonds Traveling. Yes, the best. So I was like, I said, I looked at, before I had my CFO meeting, I was looking over my numbers and I was looking over everything. And I was like, oh my God, I went down in kids, went up in kids, went down in staff. It was like a roller coaster ride. And I was like, let me look at my vision board. What was my vision for my first quarter? What's my vision? And I do vision boards differently than everybody else. I set it up in quarters. Only because I know how I want to picture how I want to move in that quarter. So I asked you that question because your next quarter is your strong quarter. That's that comeback quarter. You just launched what, 2 businesses? You launching 2 businesses, right? Because you've been at this one how long? The childcare.
This one, I've been at it since. Oh, you mean the relaunch? Since January
of this year. So January of this year, you just relaunched your childcare, your baby. So you still in that birthing season.
I am.
And then now you're launching out another baby. So y'all, I don't know if y'all got the claps or
because
but that's a lot.
Yeah. And the reason why is because I just decided to not listen to people. I don't listen to people. I listen to what God tells me, and I'm on go. When he tells me to stop, which would be when I'm laying flat, I'm just going to keep going. You have to just keep going. As long as God is for you, who can be against you? Don't get me to preaching up in here.
That's the truth.
I will pull out all the scriptures.
That's the truth. I had to stand still today. I just stood still because you never know. Like I said, you never know And this is me talking to my business owners again, that's out there. Like she opened up her childcare in January, and now she's launching out her new business. That's within what, 6 months? It's 6 months. Oh wow! So had to shock her myself just a moment. 6 months. So you it's possible.
Yeah.
The only reason why you're not at your full potential is because you're stopping yourself. You're not believing in yourself. You're not understanding that you have the capability to produce, and push out. Not only that, like I keep saying, get you a mentor, get you a coach, get you a group of people that can be around you, that can strengthen you, that can encourage you and motivate you. Even if you feel at your lowest, find you somebody that can motivate you and encourage you. And I'm glad I motivate you and encourage you every morning.
Yeah.
And a lot of the other ladies that was on here that I motivated and encouraged you. I came back live today and everybody was like, hey.
Because I get on y'all and I listen to her. And
I don't hold nothing back. I tell the truth. I be very transparent, because it happens.
Yeah.
It happens in business that a lot of times we have our down days and we have our good days. And so don't hold back this season. This season is your strongest season. This is your comeback.
Right.
If you have been sitting at home like, I am not making the sales, I'm not bringing in what I need to bring in my business, let's come to the TV, come to the screen. This is your comeback season.
Right. You
bouncing out of this, okay? You talking to somebody that literally took a year off, came back in January strong, seen a need. That's the problem right there. We as business owners, we think we can rush into it and just say, I'm just going to open up a business because boom, boom, boom. And you seen so-and-so do it. It's easy. It's not that, you guys. It's never easy.
Yeah.
God said if he made it easy, you wouldn't be in it. So I'm talking to y'all just being on the real. So this is your what? Comeback season. She is the proven testimony right here. She started in January. She opened up her wonderful daycare. I want to say 24 hours for some reason, but I'm not going to take you there, okay?
It used to be.
It used to be 24 hours. See?
It used to be.
So
2 years ago.
2 years ago. She might be coming back with that 24 hours. Don't put that on me. 24 hours. But she's helping the need in the Chattanooga area with the swing shifts. Also with her boutique as well, helping the plus size women to find something that's comfortable, and you can still be sexy and look gorgeous and walking into your business, your everyday life, your career as well. So she got a grand opening that's coming up on June the 13th from 5 to 6, and she'll be airing out her website as well live. So y'all go follow her so that way you can make sure that you are able to see the live, share it, like it. Matter of fact, you need to be sharing, liking, subscribing here as well, okay? Because if I go live, when I go do my sneak peek, I'm going to do my drive-by, y'all want to be the first to see what she got in this store so you can hurry up and buy, okay? So real quick, before we get ready to end, I want to come on to basically talk about the back-to-school drive that we got going on July the 29th, 2023. Hopefully you can be a part and bring some of your boutique stuff with us.
I'll come out.
Okay. So we are getting ready to also be taking vendors for that as well coming up in the next 2 weeks. So we will have a live DJ, games, prizes, free supplies. We thank everybody that has been donating so far. You come out, be a vendor. Even if you're not in the Chattanooga area, you can still be one of our biggest sponsors, okay? Come out. I will share the link of the sponsorship if you're interested in being an Education Station podcast sponsor. So if you want to put your boutique on the podcast where we was airing a commercial, you can have that opportunity as well. So can you. If you're a business owner, you like, hey, I need to get my business out there more. I need to see what other people don't they ain't seen you, because we think Facebook everybody see Facebook. Everybody don't see Facebook. You got new clients. Come out and join us on July the 29th, 2023 for our back to school carnival fundraiser. This is our fourth one we have done, and last year was big, y'all. I couldn't believe the parking lot. I was sitting in there like, oh my God, we're gonna run out of supplies. But we had an awesome time. And also, like I said, it is sponsorship opportunities for you to be a part of this. If you like, hey, I just want to do my donation, we'll be on here as well to talk to you guys. And these are some current events that we got going on as well. June 10th, We will start to set up at 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. with the business owners being out here on the property. So everybody in the community, please come out, support these local vendors. We'll be sharing their websites and everything coming up real soon. So I thank y'all so very much. And if you want to be a guest on the Education Station podcast, please inbox us, like, share, subscribe. Inbox me at the Education Station 423@gmail.com, and we'll have you next on the podcast. All right. Any last remarks? Anything you want to tell the people about? Give them a little sneak peek of some of the. You didn't bring none of the.
I didn't bring.
Oh, she did me dirty, y'all.
Because I want y'all to show up and show out. It's gonna be my birthday.
Oh yeah, and then it's your birthday. I forgot y'all. It's her birthday. I can't move that much. It's her birthday, y'all. So y'all better show up. It's her birthday. You gonna have ice cream?
I'm gonna have food there. I'm gonna have vendors there. So that's all the more reason to show
I'm sad
up.
that I'm not gonna be in town, but y'all definitely need to show up. Somebody eat some cake for me. Somebody take a picture with the cake, with the balloons, everything.
All of that.
You said local vendors. You said local vendors. All right. So y'all stay tuned to Miss Mika. All her stuff will be posted on our Facebook page as well as on our YouTube channel. So you'll be able to basically go by and visit her store once she launched it out. And we will make sure that we have her come back on. Like I said, I might do a podcast in her store. How about that?
Yeah, come on.
I'll come to your business. So, all right, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed everything. I thank everybody, all my sponsors again, that's going to be at the June 10th event. Thank y'all so very much for donating your $15 for the back to school drive that started on July the 29th. We still have a few spaces available for the free vendor event. If you know any local business owner in the Chattanooga area and they wants to promote their business, and it's free, so they can come out here, get a spot, get your tent, pull up, and sell your business. Come on, it's free. Now, I don't pay some vendor prices. Free, I ain't seen one, but come out and support and tell a friend. Even if once we have you out, just tell another friend, hey, it's a free vendor event. You might want to show up. All right. So I thank y'all again for y'all support and y'all love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All aboard the Education Station. Be blessed. All aboard the Education Station.
Oh my God, it looks so clear. I can't wait to shop.
Yes,
Okay. How are you, friend?
I'm doing great.
Good. This is my pre-K teacher, Miss Jasmine.
Hey, Miss Jasmine.
How are you?
Oh, my God.
CTR Media Network is now accepting new podcasters to join our growing network.
There's a boy named King. He was a very smart student. He loves to read and learn new things.
4-year-old King Chambers is already a superhero. His mission, to teach kids how to read.
I read 90 books.
And not only that, he recently wrote his very first book titled King the Dream, starring, well, himself.
My name is King. Thank you for processing my book.
King's mother, Jennifer Ellis, says he learned how to read at the age of 2.
And I read books to him all the time. Even when he was in the womb, I read books, and he loved it.
Ellis says after King mastered reading, he told his mom he wanted to write his own book.
He came up with he could teach kids how to read. And so we helped him put it all together, put his dream in a book.
And now, at just 4 years old, King has become an advocate for children's literacy, math, and education.
I want to teach people how to read. How to read.
His mom says he always encourages his peers to read and learn new things.
Anytime he see a kid, he let them know about his book. And they are so excited because it's nothing like having your own peer teach you how to read.
Ella says she is not sure what's in store for King, but she knows his future is bright.
There's no rule book to parenting, but just give them 100% the best of you and all the love, because they're our future.
There is no word on a sequel, but he's got plenty of time.
Come get my book.
King will be starting school next year, and we cannot wait to turn the pages of his next book.
The end.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow Today.
CTR Media Network is now accepting new podcasters to join our growing network that's reaching 350 million global listeners. Have you heard? CTR Media Network offers podcast production, podcast training, distribution, and product placement. Book us for your next event or schedule an interview with CTR Media Network podcasters today. To learn more, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.
All aboard the education station.
Oh my God, it looks
I
so
love
clear. I can't wait to shop.
I see a lot of things I want
ma'am.
over here. Okay.
How are you, friend?
I'm doing great.
Good. This is my pre-K teacher, Miss Jasmine.
Hey, Miss Cat, how are you?
All of my girl. I love it.
All right, you guys. So, hey, again. Hope you enjoyed the commercials. Like I said, if you want to be one of our sponsors on a commercial, you want to see your advertisement on here, let us know. Email us at the Education Station. That's the THEEDU-Station 423@gmail.com, and we can send you a sponsorship packet so that way your video will be showing, your business will be showing on our next advertisement space. Okay. So I wanted to thank you so very much for coming along. And I always give my podcasters a special gift when they come live inside. So you got to come live inside. So I wanted to give you our education station bag and a little goodie in the inside of it. Right. So I'm so excited. Yes. Thank you. You are welcome. I'm so excited, you guys. So if you want to be on the Education Station podcast, please, again, like, share, subscribe, but also email us at the THEEDU-Station 423@gmail.com. I see you next on the the Education Station podcast. All aboard the Education Station. You be blessed.